I am Jack Fujii, and welcome to the 11th session of Agriculture 194N, Focus on Agriculture. Focus on Agriculture is a one-credit course offered by the College of Agriculture at the University of Hawaii at Hilo. We come to you live every Thursday evening from 7 to 8:30 p.m. via your Hawaii Interactive Television System and your local community service channel. This evening we're featuring Scruffles Restaurant here located in Hilo, so we hope that you'll stay tuned. Before we go on, I'd like to say a few words about the objective of this class. Agriculture 194N, Focus on Agriculture, is a course to inform you about the various aspects of diversified agriculture in the state of Hawaii. And each semester we focus on a different subject area in the area of diversified agriculture. This semester we're focusing on various restaurants, and we're having their chefs come on board and prepare dishes for you emphasizing local agricultural produce. Before we go on, I'd like to say a few announcements. First of all, next Tuesday evening our companion program, Focus on Hilo, will not be aired because it is Veterans Day, so Dr. Pierman will have a break next Tuesday. And then I'd like to make another announcement, if we may have the Elmo. First of all, we have this coming Saturday at the Mauna Kea Gym Complex in Mauna Kea, the 5th Annual Taro Festival. So if you're interested in taro, please go to the Taro Festival that's over there in Mauna Kea this Saturday from 9 to 4 p.m. Also, we have on the very same Saturday, but in Kona, at the Royal Kona Resort Hotel, the 7th Annual Hawaii Conference on the World Sustainable Agriculture Association, and the theme of their conference is Living the Land. So that's this Saturday and Sunday. For more information, call 808-595-6344. Also, I'd like to mention that there will be a town meeting, and it's the Economic Revitalization Task Force Big Island Town Meeting. It's going to be live from Hilo in West Hawaii on Friday, November 7th. So at 8 p.m. on this very same channel. So that should be a very interesting presentation. So that's this Friday at 8 o'clock on this very same channel. And you'll see a lot of the politicians here to talk about economic revitalization. Then this 2 Saturdays from now, the University of Hawaii at Hilo College of Agriculture and the College of Tropical Agriculture and Human Resources at the University of Hawaii at Manoa will have the hydroponic conference and field trip at the University of Hawaii at Hilo Agriculture Farm in Panaeva. That's Friday the 14th and a field trip on the 15th. For more information, call Dwight Sato at 959-9155. And finally, I'd just like to say that the UH Hilo and the Center for Asia Pacific Exchange will have the 9th Annual Language and Culture Seminar. And this year, the topic of the seminar is an introduction to the culture and language of Japan. That's November 22nd, Saturday, 9 p.m. to 12 noon at the UH Hilo Campus Center, room 306-307. And this is a good price. It's free, but you have to register. And if you'd like the registration form, please write to me, care of the College of Agriculture at UH Hilo, 200 West Kauili Street, Hilo, Hawaii, 96720-4091. And you can call us at 974-7393. And of course, those of you on the internet, you can get a hold of me at jfujii@hawaii.edu. That is to get your registration form. Since we are coming to you live this evening at approximately 8 p.m., those of you in the viewing audience, and of course those of you here in the classroom, can ask questions of our guest speakers, and of course those of you on the outer islands can call us collect. Unfortunately, this year the Maui viewers will not be able to see us live. However, you can see a replay of Focus on Agriculture on Maui on Fridays at 9 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. and also at 12 to 1:30 p.m. So Maui people, please don't call when you're watching because it'll be a taped replay. Again, hope you don't change the channel. We have another very interesting presentation for you. This evening we are featuring Scruffles restaurant here in Hilo. And at this time I'd like to introduce my guests. First of all, we have Harry Shiroma. Harry Shiroma is the head chef, and he's been cooking for 20 years there at Scruffles. And he got his start way back in 1977 at KKT Restaurant here in Hilo. And he also is a graduate of the Hawaii Community College Culinary Arts Program. Then joining Henry, we have Keith Kiyojima, and Keith is the assistant chef at Scruffles, and he's been cooking for approximately 2 years, and he is kind of an apprentice under Henry over there at Scruffles. And joining Keith, we have Scott Saia. Scott is a product of Kona, and Scott is the dining room manager at Scruffles. And he's been working at the Hyatt Waikoloa here on the Big Island and the Hyatt in Kauai. So he's got quite a bit of experience. So again, stay tuned, and I'm going to turn the class over to Henry. So Henry, go ahead and let's start cooking.
All right. Tonight we're going to start off our breakfast, what we do, and I'm going to be making a Scruffles omelette. It's Japanese, originally from Japan. It's called omu rice, and I'm going to start off with some celery and onions. Okay, a little bit more hot here. What's this then?
Scott, how long or what time does Scruffles open up in the mornings, or what do you serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Yes, we serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day, 7 days a week. We open at 6:30 a.m. every day. Until 9 p.m. We serve straight through on that.
Yeah. And what are you doing now, Henry?
Okay, I got the celery and onions in here. I'm kind of sizzling up the garlic to get all the flavor out of the garlic. Get this kind of transparent. After you get that to this stage, you can add in, I add in some pureed Spam, some diced up bacon, some beef and chicken barbecue, and that's all sauteed up together.
So Henry, is this one of the more popular breakfast dishes?
Yeah, we just started doing this about 2 weeks ago, and it's a good seller right now. It actually is a Japanese dish called omu rice. And I decided to sell it at a restaurant, and this is our version of making the fried rice. So I'll just put this on.
So this is kind of like an omelet, you say?
Yes, it's an omelet. So let me put this on the side and give me a bowl here. So I usually put the meat on the side here. And get this already hot again. And I get some day-old rice from yesterday. And I get the pan really hot so it won't stuck. And
So is it better to use day-old rice?
Yes, it's better to use it better. It cooks up better for fried rice. Okay. So you get leftovers at home the next day. You can put anything what you want inside, and everybody have their version of making fried rice. So just loosen that up. get these all heated up, and add a little shoyu, just a little. Finish. Just to get all that together. Salt and pepper. And a little bit dashi. There's a shrimp flavored dashi I put in, a little bit more flavor. We just get all that mixed up.
Is that the last ingredient available in the stores?
Yes, you can get that in on the Oriental section in the supermarket. Shouldn't be any problem getting that. So after I get this all heated up, I'm adding back the meat mixture that I mixed earlier. Put that in here.
So is this dish going to be more like a fried rice, or?
Yeah, regular fried rice. It's a little different. Well, it's our version of making fried rice. And just for color, I put more some eggs inside, carrots, and green onion.
I can smell it from way over on this side. It smells good.
So this is almost done. At the end, when the product's almost done, I add in a little bit ketchup. Just a little.
That's the secret, huh?
That's yeah. This lady came out in the morning, and she tasted the omelet, and she said, "Wow, that omelet tastes so good. It's the sauce that makes it," and not knowing that it was just ketchup on top of the omelet. Okay, this is done here.
I'm a ketchup lover myself, so.
Okay, so you can put that in here. So this is going to be the filling for the omelet. Okay, put this here. Okay, what I'm going to do now is going to make the egg that we're going to put the fried rice inside. It's good to heat up the pan a little bit more. Get a little smoking.
Well, I hope
And I
that
beat up 3 eggs here.
Okay, 3 eggs.
3 eggs in here. It's going to be get the pan nice and hot. So you're gonna get it on the edges, on the edges here. If it's too hot, you can take it off the heat and get it all around to get it cooked really well. You can lower it on the heat a little bit. Get it loose. Yeah, this past week I was practicing doing this, was debating if I was going to flip this or not. So I got chicken out, so so I'm just gonna put it on the plate here. And you can, Keith is gonna put the rice inside.
Now, is that considered one single serving, Henry, or is that?
Yes, 1 single serving is right here.
Oh, you got to be hungry.
Yeah, it's a big meal. And usually we can serve it with a spam or mahi mahi, Portuguese sausage, pork sausage, ham, pretty much any other choice you have.
Go walk it here.
And what did you call that again?
It's omu rice. But we call it the Scruffles Special Omelette right now. I got the idea out of a Japanese cookbook.
So we can call it the Scruffles Special Omelette.
Yes.
Okay. And what is that you're cooking there?
This is just spam what I can serve on the side.
Good old spam.
Yeah.
Huh? Can't do without that in Hawaii.
You can have it spam, Portuguese sausage, mahi, pork sausage or bacon. Pretty much all our breakfast meats that we have. Okay. So that's our breakfast special that we have. We also have, we make pancakes from scratch. It's very good. We have this thing called a 2x2. That has 2 eggs, two pancakes, and any choice of your meats. That's very popular. Okay.
Oh, that's
It's a hearty meal.
boy, I tell you, you've got to really be hungry to take care of this one. Can that overhead camera catch us? I see Patrick here in the back. He's ready to grind already. So what's next? There we go. Yeah, that really looks good. And this is a huge plate, folks. It's not a small plate. So when you go to eat this Scruffles Special Omelette, make sure you're hungry.
Yes. Okay, my next dish I'm going to do is a Korean style dish. It's something new that we're going to do. It's ika. It's Korean style ika. So you get the pan really hot here.
Guess I'm going to have to sell more cookbooks and get a commercial stovetop there.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's all right though. This is a Korean paste with chili, ginger, and garlic inside. So I get the pan really hot here, and throw some of this sauce inside.
And Henry, is that ready-made sauce, or you have to
this
make
sauce, we mixed all the mixture together already. But there's ginger and garlic, and Korean paste, gochujang, and Korean chili. So I kind of mix that up. Get the seasoning in here, and throw the ika inside. Get the tongue. Some carrots in here.
Carrot sure gives it a nice color, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
nice color, and so you put the carrots in a little first before it takes a little longer to cook. So I put that in first with the ika. Then some zucchini. Toss that around a little while.
Scott, do you have to make reservations to go to Scruffles?
We only ask for reservations for parties larger than 5.
I see.
Anything less than that is walk-in is fine.
Okay.
We usually have plenty of room. During the lunch hours, it's a little busier, between 12 and 1:30. We do have a little bit of a crunch time, but other than that, we do work on everything really good.
Okay. And what's happening there, Henry?
Okay, I got the carrots and the zucchini in. Gonna toss it around. Just add the round onions here.
And of course, preferably Maui onions, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
Get that sauteed up here. This is something new that we're gonna try at the restaurant when you get our new menu in a few weeks. So I want everybody to come down and try our new menu. And when you get down to the end, the last thing you add is sake.
Yeah.
Sake.
Sake.
Uh-huh. That's almost all vegetarian there, right?
Yeah, it's a vegetable dish. I think this is going to be very popular.
And folks are seeing it first on Focus and Ag, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I can put it right on the plate. This is going to be served Ozen style on a tray. There you go.
The smell just reached me.
Served with miso soup, rice, little kimchi, and a potato macaroni salad. So that's
So
our
this is
ika.
your Korean
Korean
style ika
Ika.
from Scruffles.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
that really looks nice.
Okay, we'll put.
And so how long have you been at Scruffles there, Scott?
2 years now. In January,
years?
it'll be 2 years.
And how old is Scruffles? How long has Scruffles been?
January will be 2 years.
2 years. Oh, so you're one of the
We
originals.
started from the very
then, huh?
beginning, yeah.
I see. How do you like working over there at
Oh,
Scruffles?
it's very good. Excellent.
This is butter.
Enjoy it very much.
Oh, that's good.
Seafood and butter.
Well, maybe we can put that dish over here on the table
Okay.
here, and then. Yeah, that looks very good. Delicious looking. Yes. And
Next is He's going to demonstrate this. It's our seafood pasta.
okay.
It's shrimp and scallops and mahi mahi. And it's in Alfredo sauce.
So what'd you start off with there? Butter?
I had butter, garlic. Sauteed the garlic first. Then I had the seafood inside.
And what does that include?
Shrimp, scallops, and mahi.
Okay.
Brown it a little. Then a little salt. Then you can throw in the onions.
So Henry, are you always thinking about new dishes to serve over there at Scruffles?
Yeah. That's why we in a few weeks we'll be coming out with a new menu. Trying out different ozens.
Well, what did you add there? Keith?
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms. Okay. Sorry to interrupt you, Henry.
No problem.
In fact, this week we came out with a gomoku rice gohang, and that's served with soba, hot soba noodles, and we have
Korean chicken.
Yep,
And
we have
Korean
Korean
chicken's added to
chicken.
that.
What was that you added there?
Heavy whipping cream.
Heavy whipping cream. Okay. Oh, that
The
sounds
lemon
nice and
reduce.
rich.
Yeah, that's an Alfredo sauce, so you just have to
The lemon reduce.
reduce this now. You get the Mookini?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Put it.
You add them inside.
And is this one portion or?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
This is
one
one
portion.
portion. Wow. Bean sprouts, is that? Or no, what is that?
That's
This is
linguine.
pasta.
Yes, pasta.
Gotta put my glasses on here, folks. Wow, that looks good.
Then ready for the tomatoes.
That adds a color too, right?
Yes.
We serve these pastas different ways. We make chicken pesto pasta, and we just made a new smoked chicken sausage pasta with
And the
artichoke hearts, capers, pine nuts.
Garlic bread.
Okay. And that's really selling really well right now.
And this is the seafood pasta.
Uh-huh.
And but
Garnish with a little
garnish.
Parmesan cheese, yeah.
Okay.
Parsley. And garlic bread. Serve with garlic bread.
Okay. Maybe you can leave it right there and let the overhead camera pan in on that. And that is your seafood pasta that is served at Scruffles restaurant. And that is one portion, right?
This one.
This is one portion.
the dog.
We also serve our main dishes with a
on the
choice
deep
of
one.
super salad.
one.
And we also have a house green salad, which is used with local greens.
Oh, yes.
That's garnished with a little fresh diced carrot.
And this is something that's fairly new on the menu, or has that
This
been?
one's been on there from the beginning.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Tempura.
And so, folks,
Let's do the
we've
tempura first.
they prepared for us Scruffles Special Omelette, Korean style ika, seafood pasta, and then we'll be up
Yeah.
with our next dish. What is our next dish?
Tempura.
Tempura. Okay.
Shrimp and fish tempura, I believe.
So this is going to take a little preparation here, right?
Just a little bit.
Okay. And I don't know if our overhead camera can go over there and pan in on what you're doing there, Keith.
I'll put the carrot.
Do you
He's
think
put
you
in
could-
here zucchini, mahi-mahi. This is our combination plate that we have. We either serve it with chicken katsu, tonkatsu, barbecue beef, barbecue chicken, and it's served with carrots, gobo, zucchini, mahi-mahi, and a shrimp. And this is our combination ozen tray.
And so what is Keith doing now?
Stretching the shrimp, then flouring the zucchini and the mahi.
And what is that, just straight flour? Or?
Yeah, straight flour.
Okay. Is that batter very difficult to make?
No, it's not. This
What you got inside?
consists of flour, cornstarch, salt, and baking powder.
I see. And the oil has to be real hot, is that correct?
Yes.
Too hot.
And I guess you got to be very careful with that so you don't get that oil splattering all over you. And what are you doing there? You're just kind of adding...
Yes, I bring it on.
Ah, I see.
I can get the garnish.
And Scott, do you folks have takeout lunches and things like that over there at Scruffles?
We offer the full menu, it's takeout.
I see, and all you have to do
Even
is
the
just...
tempura, also the tempura.
And what is the phone number over there at Scruffles?
Takeout number is 935-6678.
6678, okay.
Yeah.
And Henry, what is the key to good tempura, or what makes a tempura a good tempura?
Tempura is the batter.
Mm-hmm.
That's what is the key to the thing. And temperature of the batter. Has to be a little cool. The oil preferably about 350 degrees.
And Keith, what was that you just added there?
That's
so mein
noodles.
Just
That's
straight
a
so
good
noodles.
garnish for the plate.
see.
So we can set the plate up here.
And is this a popular dish over there,
Oh,
Scott?
very popular.
This is the most popular, I think. Most popular. We serve the tempura in a combination plate with Korean terry chicken, terry beef, chicken katsu, or tonkatsu. Like this one, this will be with tonkatsu, I believe. And we also serve a full order of the tempura also.
And this is not only a lunch menu, but also a dinner menu?
Yes, lunch and dinner. We do offer the full orders of shrimp. You can get just shrimp tempura, vegetable tempura, or shrimp and fish tempura.
With the chicken.
Okay. And does anything else go with that dish?
This is served Ozin style also, our oriental side of our menu.
So you got
Served with rice, miso soup, and your namasu, which is a
Okay.
Japanese, like a Japanese relish, I guess, with a little carrot and daikon, shredded daikon.
And what are you doing now, Henry?
This is a combination platter, so make some katsu. And this is put in a batter with eggs and baking powder and flour, salt and pepper, and put in panko.
So that's chicken you're...
Yes. It's a chicken thigh, and it's deep fried in here. And it's going to be a combination with our Ozen platter here.
And what is that material that you're coating the...
This is panko. I first put it in some batter of flour, baking powder, egg whites, and salt and pepper. So that's deep fried.
And what part of the chicken do you use?
That's the chicken thighs.
Chicken thigh.
Chicken thighs.
And that's one chicken thigh that
That's
you're
one
able to
chicken
kind
thigh.
of fillet out? And,
Yes, we fillet it out and stretch it out.
wow.
So that's it's huge.
Really getting hungry now. And is this the same way that you make the tonkatsu?
Yes, we make our tonkatsu just almost exactly the same way.
And how do you know when the chicken is cooked?
It's temperature of the oil and the length
Color.
of time that it's been cooking. And the color, you like it nice and golden brown. So the chicken, we like to butterfly it and make it a little thinner to make it easier to cook.
What if you use chicken breast? The thigh is much tastier than the
Much tastier, yes.
Okay. Folks going to have a special Thanksgiving menu over there at Scruffles. It's right around the corner.
Yes, we'll be making the traditional turkey and all the trimmings. Still working on the menu.
Okay. Do you folks do catering service?
Yes, we do. People can come in and talk to either Scott, and we can work a menu with them for how much people or what they want to eat. And practically we can make anything that the people want. It's pretty accommodating.
That looks good.
Okay, that should be done. Put it around.
There you go.
Okay, it's beautiful.
So that all is one
That's
plate
meal
right there.
One
Yes.
No wonder that's so
Yes.
popular. Maybe we can get an overhead shot of that.
Maybe the
I think you really have to be hungry to
onions, parsley. What's missing?
finish that up. Of course, you provide doggy bag after right there for those people
Yes,
who
we
can't
do.
eat it all, right? Okay. So what's next?
Okay, the
on
next thing we're gonna do is Kitty's gonna show us how we make our vegetable tempura. And, let's see. We have red onions, mushrooms, green bell peppers, a button mushroom,
Flour.
broccoli, with the gobo and carrots, and that's our vegetable tempura. I can present this one.
How often do these new recipes come to your mind, Henry? Do they just kind of flash in your mind, or do you have to-
Usually, I get ideas by looking at cooking books or
Uh-huh.
watching cooking shows, and I get help from some friends that come by and want to teach me new products and stuff.
Now,
So
you've been-
it keeps it interesting.
You've been cooking for 22 years. What kind of advice can you give to young budding cooks or chefs?
The best way to start off, I guess, is go to food service class to just learn the basic training of cooking, and maybe part-time you can get a job at a restaurant. They can start off as a pantry or a cook's helper, and just keep your eyes and ears open and learn. And
I
that's the
guess-
way to start.
And you really got your culinary arts degree from the Hawaii Community College, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
But
And that's
me,
a 2-year program,
yes,
right?
that's a 2-year program. But to me, I think you learn a lot on the job. You learn with different chefs and just keep an open mind to learn more things.
So do you think it's good to try to get a job at a big hotel and work with some of these famous
Oh, that's the
cooks
best
and-
experience you can have. You work with a lot of people from the chefs from Europe, from the United States, and you'll learn a real lot. That's the best way to go. So Key got all these things in here. Green bell pepper, zucchini.
Maybe we can get a
Parsley.
good overhead shot of that wok with all the vegetable tempura in there.
That's oh, this power. This power. Oh, you will make the curry after that. Yeah.
And you folks also have a bakery there at Scruffles?
Yes, we do. Right now, our popular seller right now is ensamada. We have pandesal. We have a butter roll that's very popular, and a butter roll with chocolate inside. Sweet potato roll, and azuki beans are very popular.
And these are all available
All
day?
available. Probably to come out fresh in the bakery at 7 o'clock in the morning. Bake fresh every day.
So if
Bakers are there early in the morning at 3 o'clock. And
what time's the bakery section open?
the bakery sections opens
6 a.m.
6 a.m. in the coffee shop.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have all the pastries out probably around 7 o'clock.
So I guess it's good for those early risers who want to bring
Yes.
some pastry to work, huh?
In fact, we just opened up the dining room for breakfast at 6:30, so the people that can going to work early can stop by and have breakfast. And we just opened that in over a month ago. So for requests to open a little earlier, then we open at 7.
And this particular dish is all vegetarian.
This is all vegetarian.
It's one of our vegetarian dishes that we offer. Offer a few different vegetarian dishes. Another one is a pasta primavera, which is all fresh vegetables done in an olive oil sauce. We also have a garden burger and fries,
Nice.
and we do a taco salad that's done with a spicy vegetarian filling over the top of that also. It's excellent.
About how many different dishes do you have over there at Scruffles?
A lot. We offer a pretty wide variety menu. I'd say 5 or 6 pastas, 7 or 8 Oriental dishes, lots of hot sandwiches and cold sandwiches. A lot of variety. We also offer kids meals and senior ozen dishes also as well.
Oh, Mexican
And
enchiladas
Mexican.
is very, very popular right now. We make
And-
also fajitas.
Henry, is that just one?
Yes,
that's
just
one serving
dish,
there.
one
huh?
serving here.
Not quite yet done.
And you,
Oh, yeah.
you're going to add something to that?
Yes, just gobo and carrots.
Didn't have room in the wok.
Yeah, when people see that, it's just whoa.
The restaurant walk is about twice this size.
I wonder if our overhead camera can kind of pan in on that dish there. No,
This one,
just
yeah.
leave it still. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So what kind of vegetables are in that dish
We
there?
have green bell peppers,
Okay.
zucchini, broccoli, red onion, button mushrooms,
Parsley.
and parsley.
Parsley.
American parsley, believe it or not, is really good.
Huh,
And
tempura style.
gobo and carrots.
And how late do you stay open at night?
We're open till 9 p.m. on Monday through Thursday, Sunday through Thursday, and on Friday and Saturday it's till 10:30.
And what times does doors close?
10:30, that's their closing time.
So if I went there at
That's done.
little after 9, will you still serve me?
Of course we would.
Okay.
Get Keith out of his car, we can pull him back out of the car and get him back in there for you.
Okay.
No.
You'll see me there one night.
Okay. This is a dish right here. This is a vegetarian.
And that's a
Tempura.
vegetarian tempura. Wow.
And we just garnish the cabbage with a little bit of miso dressing. And that's done on all our ozen dishes.
Okay, maybe we can put that over here, Scott. And
Okay, I will fry this.
all right.
And, I'll do this. Okay.
And maybe our camera can zoom in on this thing. There we go.
Okay, you got the potato and
Yeah, you got my
this.
next thing. We're going to do tonkatsu. Tonkatsu curry.
Well, that looks delicious. So, what do you have next on
the next thing we're gonna do is gonna show tonkatsu curry. And
Okay.
Keith is gonna be doing the sauce here, and I'll be.
Do the meat first.
No, I'll do this.
Tonkatsu curry?
Isn't it fast?
So we put in our batter here with panko.
And what part of the pork?
This is we use the pork shoulders.
pork shoulder.
Mhm. It's
And is there
3 to 4 ounces.
And that's just panko that you put
Yes,
on there.
first we put in our batter of the flour and baking powder, egg whites, salt and pepper, and we deep fry that. Now watch this. While Key's making the sauce there,
They carrots, potatoes, and onions.
Okay. And this is going to be the sauce for the tonkatsu curry.
yes.
So in other words, instead of putting on a tonkatsu sauce, you put a
We had a
kind
little
of curry?
vegetables in there, yes.
What would you say is your most popular breakfast dish?
Almost breakfast, I would say it's our 2x2.
2x2. And then what about your lunch menu?
The
would you
lunch
say?
menu is our tempura's
Combos.
combination.
Tempura
Yes,
combination.
our combination
Combination
is
plates,
pretty much a bestseller.
And what would you say your dinner most popular?
Dinner, well, we have our smoked chicken and ribs that we have. We have a smoker there that we smoke in hickory or mesquite. That's Kiawe wood. It's a pressurized cooker. That's very, very popular. We make the ribs and half of a chicken. And the flavor that comes out of the wood and the pressurize of the cooker is very good. The meat just comes right off the bone. And people
And
just love
Keith,
that.
what are you doing now?
Put in the curry sauce.
Okay. And is that just how do you make the curry sauce?
Just the curry.
It's a golden curry.
Okay, golden curry.
Golden curry.
Some honey.
Honey, corn syrup, and chicken base.
And what would you say that Scruffles is most noted for? Scott or
Right now, I have to say probably the tempura is probably
Tempura
Tempura
is
is
the best
excellent.
sellers.
Do have the? I'd say the pastas too are doing very well.
Yeah.
The pastas have some excellent pasta dishes.
I would say the gomoku rice ozen that we just brought out, a new product. Very popular. We're trying to create new specials that we can change every day to make the menu a little bit more interesting. So we're creating new menu items. We're working on a ahi parmesan, and that's very good. In the Japanese ozen, we have oden, teishoku.
And how often do you rotate your menu or put out a new menu?
We try to change the menu, let's say,
About 6, 8 months. Maybe?
yeah, 6, 8 months.
You always got to be thinking, eh, Henry?
Yes,
Just
yes.
trying to
You
create
know,
some new
Maybe
dishes.
bring back the old things that wasn't selling before and try to create new things. See what's popular with the local people.
What do you think it takes to be a successful restaurant here in Hilo, Henry?
Oh, I think it's because of the economy right now in Hilo, price, consistency of your food, and good tasting food, at the right price. So we try to keep our price down, whatever we make, and give the people a good amount of food to eat. That's it. I think so. Make them happy.
Good quality product and reasonable
Yeah,
prices.
reasonable prices. I think that's the key.
And also have excellent service.
Yes.
Always keeps them coming back.
So a good price, consistency in all the dishes that you prepare, and it tastes good, right?
And just recently we started selling beer there, and wine, and we also have the daiquiris and
Yeah, we got the Oasis drinks. It's
And then
offer
look-
non-alcoholic and alcoholic versions of the strawberry daiquiri, pina coladas, margaritas.
and it seemed like another criteria that you seem to have here is a healthy portion.
yes, we do. And what people like about the restaurant is it's a non-smoking restaurant. It's very clean. So that's the tonkatsu. He's gonna pour the sauce right over it.
Oh, that looks scrumptious.
And it's poured over our fresh steamed rice. And
Yeah, a little bit too much sauce. That's okay. Okay. So that's the katsu curry.
Okay, and then we're gonna do.
I'm gonna do one more dish.
Okay.
This is something new that we're gonna be presenting on the new menu as a special.
Wow, the folks at home are getting a real treat tonight, but we're really going to get the treat tonight when we get to
I
taste
would
all
need
of
this
this
pan.
later on.
We gotta clean this.
And what is that? The last.
The last dish I'm gonna do is created this dish called chicken Mauna Kea.
Chicken Mauna Kea.
It's made out of fresh mashed potatoes. Fresh potato. I mashed it.
Have you ever tried taro? We had
No, I
a
never
caller
did try
last
taro.
week that said, I think our good friend Haruso
Yeah, I
Joe.
heard last week's show called from Oahu. And okay, let's get this going.
Is this one of your creations, Henry?
Yes, yes. This is my well, it's a version of a couple cook dishes I made over my jobs. Okay.
Some of the excellent holiday specials too.
Yeah,
This one
pretty much
runs
a
here.
holiday special.
We ran this
Maybe you
at
can saute the ham and mushrooms for me.
How did you come up with the name chicken Mauna Kea? Is it?
It's because the mashed potato I make is like a mountain.
Aha.
It's high and it sits high on a plate. Okay.
Well, this one sounds very interesting.
So you get a little bit of butter and the ham.
So what's that first you're adding? Butter?
This is
A
just
little butter in the pan.
And then?
Yeah, there's some
Brownish.
chopped ham. You get to you saute the ham to get all the flavor out first. And mushrooms.
Any particular type of mushroom?
Just regular old button mushrooms.
Okay.
And I'll be making. You don't want another bowl?
Well, how do you like cooking, Keith? Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I love cooking.
need
So
that.
started from young.
That's what they all seem to say. You gotta love it in order to be a good cook.
Yeah.
Do you like eating your preparations?
Yes, I do.
A sign of good food. Okay.
I put some mushrooms inside.
Actually, the people here in the classroom have the best time here at the end of the show, and they clean everything up here.
Wire whip.
And what part of the dish is this, Keith? The chicken Mauna Kea? Is this
That's gonna be the
Put a
base of the chicken.
okay?
I'll be making a hollandaise sauce. If I can find my wire whip.
One day, Henry, I'll have a nice kitchen for you.
We'll make do.
We're working on
It's
it.
all right. Okay.
Got kind of rustic situation over here,
We're getting there though.
but we do have a very good stove top. But we're working on it. And so you're preparing a hollandaise sauce. What is a hollandaise
this
sauce?
hollandaise sauce is eggs with clarified butter. So you get the it's water. It's like a double boiler thing here. You saute the mushroom on the mashed potato. A little bit butter inside, and add that into that. So this is just egg yolk here, and put it over the. And get a little thick here. Just maybe a teaspoon of water with one egg, and it's a thing with you have to watch your heat here. So you have to take it off and watch your heat.
So you're just trying to thicken up the egg a little bit?
Yes, you get the consistency. Then you emulsify the butter with the egg.
So that's a mixture of egg and butter.
Yes, that's hollandaise sauce. So after you get to this point here, you can add in the butter very slowly at first.
Well, maybe, Henry, while you're cooking that, we've come to about, I think it's about 8 o'clock now. So what we'll do is, while Henry prepares the chicken Mauna Kea for you,
Yeah, like that.
we will put the numbers on the screen. The numbers are 974-7726, 974-7727. And for those of you on the outer islands, you can call us at 961-9046 and collect. So we do have a caller already, so will the caller let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with your question, please?
Yes, Fujii, this is your friendly friend from Mountain View.
Okay. Okay,
Our
Sarge.
Jenny presentation.
Okay.
One of the best I've seen besides case. Question, what are the price ranges for all the food that they have prepared?
What was that question again?
The price ranges for...
Oh, Sarge, I just got docked on that. I'm not supposed to be commercializing, so I'm sorry, I just can't give any prices anymore.
Oh, you're gonna fry it.
no problem. They're doing a fantastic job. I guess people are willing to pay the price for it.
I think so.
Congratulations to them. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarge. The food is really, it really looks good. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with your question, please?
Hi, I wanted to find out anyway if I can have like, do you guys have a recipe book or anything?
Well, I'm glad you called. Again, I cannot say anything about it, but you can surely write me, and I'm going to put my name and address on the screen, and just write to me or phone us or email me, and I'll get you the information. Okay, so we can leave that up for you. And where are you calling from?
There's something there.
Okay, will the next caller let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with your question, please. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Jack. How are you, bro?
Okay.
All right. Hey, I got a couple questions for you.
Okay.
The first question is do they use local fish from Suisan or from the Shibi guys or what? Is that fresh frozen from Oahu or?
Okay, Henry, on your seafood dish, where did the seafood come from, and where do you get the seafood for your various seafood dishes?
Right. Now, do they also do they have anything with ahi? And do they have a special of a day?
Do you have a special of the day, something like ahi or catch of the day?
Yes, we have a catch of the day every day. Most of the time I use ahi. During the summer months when it's really cheap, I buy the ahi and I fillet it up and vacuum pack it, seal it, and put it in the freezer so I can have it year round. And whenever a fisherman comes by and have it cheaper, this way we can keep it at a lower price year round.
Right.
And that's how we use our ahi.
And then that's, of course, local fresh caught fish, right?
So you
Yes.
do buy it from the Shibi guys then?
We do have
Yes.
local fishermen.
Oh,
Yes,
that sounds
they
great,
come
bro.
by.
Good, more power to you. I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for calling. I think we have another caller. Will the next caller let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with your question, please? Hello, you're on the air.
Yes, I'm calling from Volcano,
Okay.
and I tuned in when they were making omelet
Okay.
with some
Well, that was
filling,
right
I'm
at the
not
beginning, so you didn't miss much, but go ahead.
sure. It looked really good.
Well, we
Thank you.
can't wait to taste it.
I was curious there. Mostly everything looked really good, and then they were rolling the omelet with their fingers.
Uh-huh. Well,
Is
they
that
wash
the
their hands, I'll
procedure?
assure you that.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Wash our hands quite often.
It's a tool that you cannot go without in the kitchen, but I'm sure that everybody washes their hand and practices very good hygiene in the kitchen.
Yeah, I understand Hawaii is the second state highest in cleanliness for the food, and some states have the zero touch.
Well, I think they're doing pretty good at Scruffles.
Looks really good.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
you know, we can't wait. We wish you were here in from Volcano. We wish you were in the studio this evening.
I'm going to be going down there tomorrow for lunch.
Okay?
Yeah, we
Well, they said they're going to
want
stock
to
up.
see
for
you
you.
down there. Say hi.
You have another
Thank you.
question?
The tempura dish. I'll get that tomorrow for lunch.
Okay.
All right.
They'll be waiting for you.
Done.
Thank you for calling from Volcano. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with your question, please?
KL.
Yes.
Hi, I wanted to find out, do you guys have any smoothies?
Smoothies.
Smoothies. We do offer smoothies, yes. We have a variety of flavors, pina colada, strawberry, banana, mango. And you can mix any one of those flavors to make what we call like a super smoothie. Is a mixture of all the flavors together.
Yeah, put that side
Stop by
down.
tomorrow.
Left side.
Check them out.
There you go.
Okay, so
Okay, thank
the young lady from KL will be checking out Scruffles tomorrow. Thank you for calling from KL. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with your question, please?
I'm calling from Honomu, and I'm looking at these portion size.
Uh-huh.
They're huge.
Aren't they?
For people who eat, you know, a little lighter, or for children, do you have smaller portions, like half portions?
Do you have a children's portion?
We do offer children's portions and senior portions on most of the dishes. That we have kids spaghetti. We do offer most of the ozins, the chicken katsu, tonkatsu, hamburger steak, and a half portion for the senior citizens or kids.
Okay, thank you very much.
And don't
You're
forget,
welcome.
they have the doggy bag also, so you know, if you can't finish it all, you can take it home with you. Okay, thank you for calling from Honolulu. We have another caller, and that's the Mauna Kea, right?
Yes, the Mauna Kea. Let's
Okay,
top
let's
it off
take a
with
look at this Mauna Kea before
some
we take
roasted
the next caller.
macadamia nuts and just a little paprika.
And you put a little ketchup on the side to make it look like it's...
No, not this dish.
Okay.
But that's
All right, we'll take the next caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with your question, please?
Hi, I'm calling from Waikea.
Okay.
Hello?
Oh.
Yes, go ahead.
Hi, I'm calling from Waikea. I missed the omelet. Can you tell me how the omelet was made?
Okay, Henry, how is the omelet made?
First, I started out with the Scruffles fried rice. I put bacon, barbecue meat, and chicken. Some ground up spam, celery and onions. I saute it all up with a little garlic. Put some day-old rice inside with shoyu and dashi, salt and pepper. Then a little bit of ketchup. Then I get a 12-inch pan with 3 eggs and make the omelet on the outside and stuffed it with the fried rice.
What is the name of that omelet?
The omelet is our version of the omu rice that's from Japan, but we call it the Scruffles Special Omelette.
Okay, terrific. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling from Waikea here on the Big Island. Will the next caller let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with your question, please?
Hi.
Hi.
I just turned my TV on, and I just saw the finished product of the Mauna Kea.
Okay.
I wanted to know what was the ingredients.
The ingredients for the Mauna Kea?
The ingredients is, it was 1 potato, and I steamed it and mashed it. Got maybe about a quarter cup of ham. I sauteed the ham up to get all the flavor out of the ham first with butter. And you add sliced mushrooms, and you saute all that up together. You throw the fresh mashed potato in, and get it all combined together. Put it on your platter. Saute a chicken breast. It's a 5-ounce chicken breast. I pound it out to a little tenderize the chicken. Saute it with lightly floured, and made a homemade hollandaise sauce. That's poured over. With roasted macadamia nuts and a little bit of paprika. And then there's the, before I put the hollandaise, there's crab underneath that. And that's the dish.
So for the caller that just called, don't forget to tune in at 7 p.m. next Thursday.
Okay.
We have an excellent program for you, you know. Okay, well, thank you for calling. We have another
You're
caller.
Thank you.
Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with your question, please?
Oh, hello. I'm calling from Pahoa.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, on the chicken Mauna Kea, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I saw him, he was putting the eggs on the steamer, water.
Yes.
He was making a hollandaise sauce?
Hollandaise sauce.
Right, right.
Mm-hmm.
So, what required with it? Flowers or just plain?
No, you need eggs, clarified butter, which
Right.
is just butter, just melted.
Right.
And skim from the fat on the top, and there's whey on the bottom. So in the middle, there's the pure butter that you use. And you use the steam water with a stainless steel bowl on top and whisk it. Get it and add the butter very slowly to get it emulsified together. Then I added cayenne pepper and lemon juice.
Wow, good enough. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling from Pahoa, and if you enjoy Focus on Agriculture, please let others know about it. We come to you live every Thursday evening from 7 to 8:30 p.m. on this very same channel. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with your question, please? Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, how's it?
Okay.
Hey, Scott, this is Donald. I call in. We used to surf together with me, you, and Bubu Salinas. I just got nice seeing you again.
Your buddy, Scott.
Anyways,
I know.
all the food look good like that. And to that caller that went calling in about using there, I guess he wouldn't know unless he worked in the kitchen himself. I work at Hilo, Hawaiian, so your fingers and your hands is the most valuable tool as being a cook. So, at oftentimes you're gonna have to use your hands. So, the answer to his question is, unless you know how it feels, then, brother, I suggest, you know what. Anyways, Scott, nice seeing you, brother, and good luck to your job, and have a good one.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. Man of Scott's there. Okay. Well, then, next caller, let us know where you're calling from, and go ahead with your question, please.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Waimea.
Okay.
I just want to know how you make your shrimp tempura and what kind of flour do you use?
Regular flour, all-purpose. And the batter consisted of flour, cornstarch, baking powder, and salt, and 2 egg yolks.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. With water,
That's it.
and you mix it up. And then it's probably the technique how you deal with the shrimp.
Keep them crunchy, yeah?
Yes.
And then you do the same thing with the onion, which you call a vegetable, like that, like the onion
Yes,
rings.
same
style.
batter.
Same batter.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for calling from Waimea. Cooking is kind of like golfing. Anyone can go and golf, but in order to be a good golfer, you gotta golf about 15 years or so. You got guys like me who just start, not so good. But so these cooks have 20 years of experience, so real good chefs here. Will next caller let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with your question, please.
Dr. Fujii,
Hey,
this is your
how you
friend
doing?
Haruto Joe.
Yes.
Mentioned my name, so I had to call.
Yeah, well,
By the way, Henry, Keith, and Scott.
Hi.
You folks, the way you folks cook, I know you folks are for real. It's not the Hollywood type of cooking that you folks do. Must taste real good. But
Try our best.
This coming weekend, I'll be going to Kona, and I think Dr. Fujii is going to be there too.
Sorry.
And I have an old recipe on how to roast coffee. My son-in-law's mother just came over a little while ago, and she brought me some green Kona coffee, and so I don't get that chance to roast coffee that often. So I tried. I didn't do it for a long time, so I roasted my way, which is an energy conservation method. And when you do that, that thing wake you up. In fact, wake up the whole neighborhood because the aroma is fantastic. So I think that you folks should. I'm going to give Dr. Fujii the recipe on doing roasting my own coffee, and it's easy to roast and to grind your own coffee. And I think that would open up the nose and the appetite for your customers in Hilo. And another thing, I've been experimenting with that Chinese taro. I've dried it and I made what do you call it? I reconstituted that, and then I made scallop taro. My wife just coaxed me in. I made scallop taro, and that thing, the reconstituted taro, boy, that thing is fantastic. So I'll give you the recipe too, Dr. Fujii, and I think that scallop taro, I did it raw now when I dried it. I think that's going to be a big thing for the Big Island when you folks have so much land, and I want you folks to grow so much taro, but I want you folks to grow the good kind, not the one our mayor wants to bring from China, because the one from China is junk. It's almost like the taro from Florida. I know you guys in Hilo and the Big Island can grow good taro because you get the Hamakua ditch and all this kind of stuff, see? So for you, Scott, and you, Henry, and keep up the good work. And I see you this Saturday at Kona, Dr. Fujii. And thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much for calling. The last minute thing came up with me, and I won't be able to join you in Kona this Saturday, but maybe at the next conference I'll see you. But next time I'm in Honolulu, I'll try to drop by to see you. Thank you for calling from Kailua on Oahu. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with your question, please?
Yes, Jack. I'm calling from Hilo.
Yes.
Okay. I've been watching the show a couple nights that it's been on during the week.
Okay.
And my question is, I noticed you go to different places, yeah? From different facilities like restaurants with Ken's I had seen the last show. How many places do you hit, during the week before you put them on?
You know, tell you the truth, I just go down the yellow pages, and whoever says they'll come on, they come on.
Okay.
So that's the way I do it. I just go down the yellow pages, and whoever says they'll come on the program, I put them on.
Okay, I thought maybe there would be something like you would put in the Tribune, like a special place to go for during the week.
Well, actually, if you're a good cook, I'd like to invite you folks to come on. Maybe next fall we'll have another focus on agriculture cooking class, and if there's anybody in the viewing audience here in Hilo that want to share recipes and who can cook for one whole hour, please let me know, and I'll put my name on the Elmo again. And
the thing that I'm doing now is I'm creating my own recipe book, and what I do is I go to the various places and I see what they get for their meals, and I reduce them down to a family-sized meal. And I can't do that with Keith and Scott because they know me too well.
Okay.
My question to them was, previously they had made lasagna, 3-cheese lasagna, and I wanted to know what exactly went into it.
The pasta dish, you mean?
Yes.
Okay, the pasta dish.
Oh, that was the Alfredo.
Well, the one they did tonight was the Alfredo, but when I used to frequent the restaurant and they had a 3-cheese lasagna.
Oh yeah, we have it's actually four cheese lasagna. It's 4 layers. It's with Italian sausage. I use mozzarella, cheddar, ricotta cheese, and provolone cheese.
And provolone cheese?
Yes.
That's what sets it off.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling from Hilo. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with your question, please?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Dr. Fujii.
Hi, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from the island of Kauai. I'm
Oh,
watching
welcome.
the show right now.
Okay.
You have some fabulous cooks in Hilo.
Sure.
I miss your Korea-style ika. Could you give me that
Okay.
ingredients, please?
Korean style ika, Henry.
Oh, the ika. I got the wok really hot, the oil, and there's a mixture of gochujang sauce with Korean chili powder, ginger, garlic, and I sauteed with the ika and carrots first. Then I add the zucchini and onion, and when it's almost really done, I add maybe a tablespoon of sake, and just burn the alcohol off the sake, and it's done.
Oh, terrific, terrific. Dr. Fujii?
Yes.
By any chance, with all your cooks that appeared on TV, are you having a cookbook for all these
I
things?
sure am.
Oh, yeah? Can you give me your address that I can order?
Okay, if we may have the Elmo, please. There we go, just
Okay.
for our caller from Kauai. I'll be expecting a letter or a call from you.
6720.
Okay? We'll leave that on the screen for you, and we'll take the next caller.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Thank you for calling from Kauai.
Thank you.
We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from, and go ahead with your question, please.
Dr. Fujii.
Yes.
Calling from Curtis Town.
Okay.
On the hollandaise sauce there to, what was his name? David.
Keith or Henry?
Henry.
Yes.
Yes.
That's whole eggs or
Just the egg yolk.
Oh, just
the egg yolk with, and I started off with a teaspoon of water on some boiling water in a stainless steel bowl, and I get it to get together and emulsify it with clarified butter.
like a double boiler.
Yeah, just the steam, but you have to really watch the steam. And it gets a little hot. You get scrambled eggs, so you have to really play with the heat, take it off, and do your whipping, and add butter really slow until you get it together. You can see it thickening up. Then add lemon juice and cayenne pepper. You can also add Tabasco.
Just cayenne for taste?
Yes, cayenne for taste, and salt, and just salt.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, thank you for calling from Curtistown here on the Big Island. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question?
Hello.
Hi. Calling from?
I just had a comment. I'm from Pipakil.
Okay.
And I just had a comment.
Okay.
To these people from Scruffles. You guys make really, really good pancakes. And I was just wondering, what is your guys' secret to make them so fat and big and just so good?
That's why they didn't cook it tonight, because it was a trade secret.
Our pancakes is made from scratch. It's pretty much a secret recipe. We have one of our cooks created that recipe. It's actually cake flour and baking powder, eggs and milk, and there's sugar, and it's a very popular seller there. Yeah, it's just made from scratch, and not too much people make pancakes from scratch anymore. That's why it's a very, very popular dish.
Oh, okay. I also wanted to know, who are you guys going to have next week?
Next Thursday, we're going to have the Orchid House restaurant, which is located in the Waikea Villas. We're going to have Bill Salvador joining us. He's the head chef there.
Okay. I'd just like to say, right on to the people at Scruffles, good food.
Okay, thank you for calling from Pepikil.
Okay, thank you.
We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with your question, please?
Hello.
Hi.
I'm calling from Hilo.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that I eat at Scruffles all the time. I practically live off the food, and I've tried just about everything on the menu, and it is so
How
good.
much did
but
they
you know
pay
what?
you?
The best special is the loaf. Henry, your meatloaf is the bomb.
Okay.
You guys look great.
Thanks.
Okay, well, thank you for calling from Hilo. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with the question, please?
Yes, I'm calling from Paradise Park.
Paradise Park, okay.
And the food looks really good. I would like the Elmo. Everybody looks really good. Everything that they prepared looks really. Where is it located?
Oh, yeah, we didn't say. Where are you located,
And
Henry?
can the Elmo be on the food, all the dishes? I love looking at the people, but can we just see all the
Maybe we can get an overhead of food then.
Thank you. And then you can tell me, I'll hang up, you can say where you're located.
Okay,
Thank
from
you.
Paradise Park, thank you very much.
Good
And
night.
there's an overhead shot for our viewer from Paradise Park. And where are you located, Scott?
We're right on Kilauea Avenue there, right down the street from Hilo Shopping Center, right next to Tyke's Laundromat.
Yeah, I guess it's right. You can say almost by Kilauea and Lanikaula Street.
Exactly.
It's below the University of Hawaii at Hilo. Okay, well, thank you for calling from Paradise Park. We have another caller. Could you let us know where you're calling from and go ahead with your question, please?
Hello.
Hi.
This is from the Big Island.
Okay.
For Henry, how do you make fried rice?
Fried rice. How do you make the fried rice, Henry?
The fried rice, I started off with the celery and onions that I sauteed in a wok. Then I add some bacon, some barbecue, ground up barbecue beef and chicken, some pureed Spam. Then I saute all that up. I take it out of the pan. I add the day-old rice. Loosen it all up in the wok in the hot oil. Add just a little bit of shoyu, dashi.
Why day-old rice?
It's better. It doesn't stick together. Usually, if you use fresh rice, you get all mushy and stick together. And day-old will be it'll be looser and it's easier to work with.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Henry.
Thank you.
Thank you. Big Island, and we have time for one more caller. Real quick, where are you calling from? And go ahead with your question, please.
I'm calling from Kauai, and I wanted to know where your chefs got their training and how difficult is it to get employment in our state.
Okay, Henry, you might kind of quickly answer that.
Well, I started off in learning my apprentice in community college. Then I went on to, well, I really learned at in Waikoloa in Manalani Hotel, working under Hans Peter Hager and Hans Hay. That's where I learned a lot over there, and learned lots of experience on the job. To me, that's the best bet.
Okay, well, thank you very much for calling from Kauai. We've completely run out of time. I'd like to, we have a question?
What's the last two pies, Doc?
Let's take a look at the pie before we close up there, real quick. Can we get overhead? Are you going to do something real quick like over there?
We just go over, these are some of the things that we finish up your meals with, a little dessert. We have this one here on the, is a coconut mac-nut cream pie. So that's a double layered mac-nut cream on the top and a coconut cream underneath. We also have a lily koi chiffon, which is really good.
Scott, I'm going to have to cut you off. I'm sorry. I'm going to enjoy eating that later on. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Scruffles for joining us this evening, especially with Henry Shiroma, Keith Kiyojima, and Scott Saia. We hope that you'll stay tuned next Thursday evening when we'll have the Orchid House restaurant with us. This is Jack Fujii saying thank you for watching, and we hope that you'll join us next Thursday evening.